Unconditionally. How's everybody doing? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. We have to talk about Choosy. Oh, we're going to talk about Choosy. We're going to talk about Choosy. New camera. Oh my God, you think it's a new camera? It's not a new camera, but I played with the settings again for the 10,000th time. I don't know. I don't think it looks perfect, but it definitely got rid of that like orangish, yellowish, like red lip shit. So, I mean, I don't know. I think I look more like a gray ghost, but I don't know if I'm going to ever get it perfect. I would listen, I would rather look like a ghost than orange/yellow. So, and like the bright red lips and everything. Yeah. Choosy and the lint picking. Oh, I see some of you have already watched the video. Oh boy, oh boy. We have a fun episode in store for us this evening. I hope everyone is ready for some fun. So I'm thinking the format for the remainder of the week is going to be as follows. So today we're going to do Beck's video. I think that's all we're going to do today. Tomorrow, no stream. Friday, double feature. And then the weekend, we'll kind of play it by ear. Maybe Saturday, we'll do Chantal again. Maybe Saturday, we'll do Doherty Dozen. I've been talking about wanting to do them. She uploaded a Myrtle Beach vacation vlog I kind of want to take a look at. So I'm thinking maybe Saturday we'll do something fun like a grab bag. Kind of play it by ear. But yeah, that is the tentative schedule for the remainder of the week for all of my planning ahead girly pops. So that is what we will be getting on into. If you haven't, please give Beck a view. Yeah. I mean, even with Amberlynn, you guys, I encourage you guys to check out the content that I react to on their main channel. Paywalls are interesting, but yeah, I always encourage you guys to check out the content on the main channel in which I'm reacting to. Oh my God, my forehead looks gigantic. Why did I just do that? Oh gosh. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, actually. She was able to squeeze me in. So, tomorrow haircut. Get this mop chopped. So, I'll be looking like a new girly pop come Friday. Hi, everybody. I still have Beck's Live open in the other tab. I popped in there for a hot minute, and why does it say viewers hidden? I popped in there for a hot minute and just thanked Beck for reacting to the video that, you know, we came up with as a community via that community tab. I don't know. Maybe we'll do something else with Beck in the future. Maybe. No spray tan? I need a spray tan. I need to do that too. It's just a laundry list of things I need to do. But hey, you know what? I did get 2 of the new emojis that Lakaya made uploaded to the channel. There were 4 total. 2 of them had issues, so they needed to be workshopped. They will hopefully be in rotation to be uploaded in the next few days. But there's 2 new emojis. One's called Jordy Wink and Jordy Sip. So there's one of me winking, looking all cute, going like this. And then there's one of me drinking my slushie. So those are up on both platforms. Members, you are allowed to take full advantage of that. We don't have Jordy Wink and Jordy Sip. And I see Lakaya's here. Hey, Lakaya, how you doing? Lakaya is the channel artist. Lakaya is responsible for making all of the emotes on our channel. Check out that. Nice to see you, Lakaya. So we are going to get hashtag started, I believe. Let me pull up a tabbity tab here. And I start to dance when you get Wonderland. Kinda good, kinda back. Where's kinda good, kinda back? Oh, there. Wait. Kinda good, kinda back. Videos.
And being.
I want more elevator music. I do. I want more. More. Let's start. Let's start. Beck hit 90K tonight. That's awesome. Don't get a haircut. It won't match your emojis. Just the thing about my hair is it just like eventually it gets too long to do anything with it. So it's kind of just like at the point where pushing it back like this is all I can do. So I don't think it looks good. So I'm going to get it cut so I can have more normal. Yeah, no. Sorry. It's already in the works. Okay, let's get started. But first, Isabel Schumacher promised myself I would lock in and clean when you went live. Wishing me luck, everyone. I was able to get some cleaning done earlier today as well. Good luck to you, Isabel. I hope you get it done. Thank you, thank you. Graveyard, hey. I'll never forget you, Orange Jordy. Well, knowing the uncertainty of this webcam, he may be back in the near future. Who knows? Thank you, Graveyard. Apathetic Ash, hi. Catch you on the replay, going to karaoke. Ooh, have fun. Hey. That sounds like a good time. Have fun, Apathetic. Thank you for sending that in. Chillery, hey. This is the skin of a streamer, Bella. Is that a Twilight joke? Because we were saying vampire and now you're saying Bella. I mean, that's the first thing that came to mind. I don't know Twilight too well. I mean, I've seen Twilight, but I don't know that. You know what? Would fuck you with the tomato emoji. Because I don't get every little reference. Ridiculous. Twilight reference. Well, I knew that it was Twilight. I just didn't know the specifics. Do you live under a rock? Yes. Jordy fan, hey. Getting my mom into Girl World. Can you give a shout out to Tiffany and tell her she did an amazing job doing payroll today? Tiffany, no one can do payroll like you. Nobody can do payroll like you, Tiffany. I mean, girl. You put those numbers down. Thank you so much for indoctrinating your mother into Girl World. There's always room for one more. Thank you so much, Jordy fan. Appreciate that. Bitch. Sorry, I didn't see that in there. All right, let's get started.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be reacting to Oh Lordy Is Jordy's Amberlynn and Beck Season 4 Q&A.
Oh my god, look at the difference. Look at my skin here versus now. I look like I actually have flesh, though. This looks like a normal skin tone, but this is back when you guys were calling me orange. I feel like I washed out now.
I haven't watched this video beforehand, so this is going to be my first impression of it. Just like the Mr. Snowflake video, I'm going to be trying to answer as many questions as possible. But if there's anything I'm uncomfortable with, then I will skip over it and let you guys know. I want to thank Oh Lordy Is Jordy for getting these questions together and making this video.
Oh, you're so welcome! See, at least someone is appreciative of the stuff I do on this goddamn app. I mean, for real. This website is so unforgiving. It is so nice to be thanked every once in a while. It really is. I appreciate that, Beck. Thank you. It was my pleasure to get that video together.
Video for me to react to. I also wanted to let you guys know my last video on ghost stories is up, and I'd really appreciate it if you give it a watch. I'm definitely going to be doing more videos like it in the future, but next time it will be fan submitted stories instead, so keep an eye out for that. Also, I'm going to go live
today,
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so look out for that. So let's get started.
Hey, hi, how are ya? I think I could pull that off more if I had pink hair and looked like Voldemort. Never mind. So this is going to be the Is that supposed to be funny? That wasn't funny. Video that Beck will receive to react to if they so choose to do so. Beck is recently been launching a reaction series to reaction channels and getting the community involved in asking questions that they have always wondered what occurred during what I refer to as season 4 of Amberlynn Read. So let's just get started, Beck. These are coming straight from my community, and on my behalf, it'll go through the Geordie filter, so to speak. Okay, so the first question is from someone named Raven Elise, and I actually wonder this as well. Amberlynn is immobile, or close to immobile, during the time that you spent with her during your season. Raven and I would like to know, what does Amberlynn do with all of her time?
This is something that you guys probably already know about her.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Was that Grimace eating a child? Oh my god. Look, it's Amberlynn, after successfully telling a minor that they're mature for their age. It's Grimace eating a child. What the hell?
Thing that you guys probably already know about her, but it depends on what she's into in the moment. Like, it could be reading and being on her computer for hours upon hours at a time. She would have so many tabs open, and it would just be like YouTube, shopping. She would have her personal journal that she would write in open. I don't know. Sometimes I didn't even know because I didn't even really see a lot of her computer or her phone. She was also on her phone, but I was aware of the many different tabs.
So I think that they refer to this as chronically online. Growing up, people that only did like one thing, like people who only did, and this, I mean, it was more so in regards to like people who just played video games. It was what you refer to as a no life, people who had no lives. So I guess Amberlynn was just surgically attached to her laptop. She was always on it. That's not good for anybody. To be constantly online like that, constantly playing video games, constantly looking at a screen. It fucks with your distortion of reality. It fucks with your social skills. It doesn't really help you as an adult or like progress. It's not good for anybody to have too much screen time, in my opinion. I think that it should have a limit on it. It should have a cap on it. Especially kids. Because, like, you start to become reliant on it, and you don't know how to cope without it. And I don't think that that's a good thing, ever. So, I mean, I don't know. And I also think it increases anxiety. I think that being on the computer all the time and looking at a screen all the time, it makes you more anxious. It makes you more depressed. I don't know. That's rich coming from you. You don't know my life. Who was that? Where'd it...
that she was on, because another thing with Amber was no matter what she was doing or what we were doing, she could only handle it for so long, and then she would have to switch to something else. So if we were watching a movie or a TV show or something, we could only watch so much of it, and then she would pause it, and we'd have to do something else for a little while before we come back to it. She also...
Oh, see, that's another thing. The attention span. Like kids today, boomer Jordy, whatever, call me boomer Jordy. I'm right when I say this. I'm entitled to my correct opinion. As I always say to you all, you're entitled to your wrong opinion. Too much screen time, it's not a good thing because it messes with your attention span too. Let me give you a good example. Have you ever seen an advertisement or like a YouTube video or a TikTok or something where it's somebody speaking, or like it's a video of something, but then also in the top, it's like another clip of someone playing a video game. Like you can't focus on the person just speaking. You have to like focus on like a little video game at the top of the screen as well. It's like a split screen and it'll show two videos at once. It's not good. I feel like that's bad for our generation. It's bad for generations to come to be relying on screens like this. And that's exactly what's happened with Amber, because Amber's on the computer for over 18 hours a day. And I mean, look what happened to her. I mean, she's a special circumstance, but I mean, look at how many mental problems she has. Look at how attached she is to her computer. Look how dependent she is on shit. I wanted to get my grimace out of the drawer. Mine, for some reason, has 4 eyes. I don't remember why it has 4 eyes, but yeah.
Was really into puzzles and Legos and journaling. And one thing that took up a lot of time was this game that she would force me to play called Choosy, where she would take a bunch of like thousands of stickers, like she bought bulk stickers, and had me pick between them all the way down until I picked one single sticker to be the best sticker of all. And she made me do this with buttons and earrings, calendar pages. She would buy a bunch of small calendars.
She would make Beck play a game called Choosy, in which she would get a bunch of stickers or knickknacks out and have Beck select, I guess in sort of like a tournament format, which sticker was the best. You know what? And we've seen her do this herself. It kind of reminds me of the journals. Do you guys remember in past vlogs when she would get out journals and she'd be like, I'm going to go through all my journals and I'm going to pick which one is my favorite. And then she would like put 2 side by side and she would go, I like this one better than this one. And then the one that she didn't like would get discarded. And then she would put it up against a new one and be like, oh, well, I like this one better. And until like there was like a champion or like a crown or like a victor. She would make Beck play this game. Choosy. Huh. You know what Beck should have done? Beck should have brought... on all of the Walmart trips that they were made to run for Amber, Beck should have returned to the apartment with a bag of vegetables and made Amber play Choosy. Choosy.
Calendars and tear the pages out and then have me pick between the pictures down to which one I like the most. And Croc Charms. She would make me play Choosy between Croc Charms, and she didn't even own a pair of Crocs. She just had thousands of Croc Charms for no reason. And sometimes, because there was so many, like with stickers and earrings, it would take hours and sometimes even days to completely get down to just one. And another thing that would take up a lot of...
It almost sounds like busy work. Or it almost sounds like Amberlynn was just creating something for Beck to do so that Beck couldn't think for themselves or do something that otherwise they would have enjoyed doing with their time. Well, the more time that Beck has to themselves, the more that they may have the opportunity to think about how shit of a person I am. And I can't have that. So let me give them some busy work. Let me have them play this Choosy game for days on end so that Beck can have something to do and I can watch. This is so weird. It's a control tactic. It sounds like a control tactic. She just had thousands of Croc charms despite not having a pair of Crocs. I actually think, oh my god, the meme of my drawer having everything continues. I actually think that I have Croc charms in here. You guys want to play Choosy? I'm making you guys play Choosy. Where are they? I used to have them in. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! I have one. Wait. I have a few. We're gonna play Choosy. I'm making you guys play Choosy. Alright. Let's play Choosy. I have Croc charms in here. Oh my god, this is so funny. Okay. Alright. We're gonna play Choosy. Okay, so Broken Heart Croc Charm or Pittsburgh. You have to pick one. No leaving. You guys are gonna play Choosy with me and you're gonna like it. Do we understand each other? Broken Heart. Alright. Pittsburgh gets discarded. Alright, Broken Heart or Arizona. You're gonna fucking pick a Croc charm. Do you hear me? The Broken Heart wins again. Okay, alright, we're moving on. Broken Heart or Cactus Croc charm. It's green, so it's not coming up on the filter. The cactus Croc charm that you can't really see because of the filter, or Broken Heart. There's no abstaining. This isn't a choice. This isn't a choice. You're playing fucking Choosy whether you like it or not, goddammit. The cactus? Alright, so we're getting rid of the Broken Heart. Cactus is now in the lead. Alright, Cactus or Gummy Bear. We now have a Gummy Bear Croc charm. Gummy Bear Croc charm or Cactus. I said you're fucking picking one. I'm scared. You should be. You should be. You're playing Choosy whether you like it or not. Gummy. All right, all right, Gummy's now in the lead. All right, Gummy or Bull Skull. I don't know what this is. It's like a skull of a bull or something. Gummy Bear or Bull Skull. Bull Skull? Oh, bull, like B-O-O-L. That's funny. That's funny. But this is not a time for jokes. That's not a time for jokes. We're playing Choosy. We're playing fucking Choosy! Bull Skull or Gummy Bear? It's looking like Gummy's winning again. All right. You guys are good at this. All right. The final Choosy. We're down to Gummy Bear or the Grand Canyon. I have a Grand Canyon Croc charm. So these are the two that you guys are be able to choose from. Me, a 500-pound menace, making you choose between two Croc charms. And you have to fucking play. What is it? Gummy? Gummy wins again. Grand Canyon? I think the Gummy Bear wins. All right, Gummy Bear wins. All right, so this is the croc charm that we have gone with as a community. All right, let's play something else. All right, you can choose between. Like, this is weird. This is weird. Why are you 30 making your girlfriend do this? It's odd. I don't get it. But you know what? It's a control tactic. It's screwed up in the head to make people do this shit. It's weird. Why did you make Beck play Choosy? Like, did you see how weird that came across just now? Why?
Time is she would set a timer for 45 minutes to an hour usually, and she would have me sit behind her and pretend to pick lint off of her back because she liked the way it felt and sounded because of ASMR. And she would have me do this for so long that my arms and stuff would hurt. And whenever I would want to stop, she would sigh and just be like, well, I'm going to pause the timer. So she would pause the timer for my little break, and then I'd have to immediately go back to it, and she would unpause the timer again. Sometimes
You know what? As screwed up as Emily was, as batshit insane as all of that feeder lay on me while I get off shit was over the past 6 months, that was probably a good match for Amberlynn. I mean, this is batshit fucking crazy. Amberlynn would lay down and have Beck pretend to pluck lint off of her back because she liked the way it felt and liked the sound. And Beck would have to do this for an allotted period of time. And if Beck got tired of doing that, Amberlynn would pitch a bitch and go, all right, we can take a break. Pause the timer on her phone and give Beck a few minutes. And then when the timer was up on the break, they would go back to fake lint picking. Amberlynn, you need help. You need help, Amberlynn. I mean, you need help for being 500 fucking pounds. You need help for this too. I mean, I don't think that a traditional therapist can help with this. I mean, it's no wonder. This is going to sound mean, but I mean it to be mean. I don't think a traditional therapist can help with this. I mean, this is insanity. This is weird. She's insane. Why would you ever make someone do this? Let's play fake lint picking. Let's play Choosy. I don't know how to make any sense of this. I really don't. I mean, I need to let the information digest a little bit more, but on the surface, when I hear Beck say this for the first time, it comes off as wanting to give Beck busy work so that they don't have time to think for themselves, and it's just because I can. Just because I can. Oh yeah, I can wipe. Yeah, I can take care of myself. But I don't wanna. You wipe. I'm not wiping, you wipe. Fake pick lint off of my back. So in addition to bathing this bitch, getting the choker cheese residue off of her neck, we had to fake pick lint off of her too. I don't know if I don't have, I really don't, I'm having a loss for words here. It is, it's like a slave. It's like the concept of having a slave. It's just like, do it because I want you to. This makes absolutely no sense, but do it because I'm telling you to do it. It's just, oh my God. Amberlynn. Amberlynn. That's cute. Oh gosh. Oh my God. The asylum now. Les pick. Megan, thank you. My sweet dog Josie passed and she used to watch you with me. Can I have some dog emojis? Hug your pets, y'all. Heart hands. I am so sorry to hear that, Megan. That must be really difficult for you this week. Time heals all. I'm sure that you and Josie had a lot of great times together. So sorry to hear that. I hope you have a good rest of your week, hon. Forsaken Hannah, hello. Me and my Apple says hi. Hello to you and Apple. Samantha, hi. Petition to create a new dating app called Choosy. I would like Tinder, but you choose between two girls. Oh, I like that. I like that. You better get that idea trademarked before I do. Sir Dance Latte, thank you. Since the big one refuses to call her partners by their names, I implore we follow suit and use anything but her name. Amberlynn has a lot of nicknames. I mean, more nickname. I mean, so many. Bo Bay, the sticker queen. Hi, Bo Bay. I feel like it's been too long since I caught a live. How are you? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking, Bo Bay. Nice to see you here tonight. Guys, Choosy's insane. Only for 500 plus singles. Do you know that there are a lot of dating apps out there that are like a lot of people don't know about? Like there's like very elite dating apps or like reserved for certain people. There's this one. I used to play World of Warcraft with a pretty wealthy girl that used to live out in San Francisco, and she was looking for a boyfriend, and she was on this app that you like have to be invited to use. And it was called The League. I don't know if this is still an app. This was like 8 years ago, but I remember her telling me about this app, The League, and it's like for rich single people. There's like a lot of apps out there that you have to be invited to use or you have to apply to use. So they're definitely out there. I would imagine that there already is an app out there for people that, weigh like a minimum. Timu Lawyer, hey, you'll need me for the inevitable tan vlog. Sounds like I'm going to need you for a lot more. Thank you, Timu Lawyer. Just Jamie, thank you so much for 2 months. Let's eat.
Sometimes I would catch her not unpausing the timer because she would want me to do it for longer.
Next up, we have a question from Gracie. I don't know if that's a reference to a specific animal, but Gracie asked this question. Gracie wants to know, when did the relationship between you and Amberlynn go from bad to worse? I know that people tend to put on their best face when they first get into relationships and slowly leak out the toxicity as they get along. So at what point did you realize, oh God, I'm in too deep, or oh God, the honeymoon phase has definitely worn off?
In the beginning, things were all right, but there were some signs of her being controlling. Then it got worse whenever we moved in together. And then even worse whenever I quit my job and started taking care of her and quote unquote.
Yeah, because then at that point, she knew that she had Beck financially. She knew that she had that over Beck's head. Well, I'm the one making the money. I'm the one paying all the bills. I'm the one paying for the takeout. I'm the one paying for your new GameCube game. I'm the one paying for your Nintendo 64. Amberlynn had that over Beck's head. And that's the whole reason why she encouraged Beck to quit their job. Because if I can get Beck to quit their job, then I can have all the power. So if I say, come fake pick lint off of my back, Beck will have no choice but to do so. It was carefully crafted into shaping almost like a slave. I keep using that word, but honestly, that's what it comes across as. I mean, so manipulative the way that this all went down. Control, control, control. If I can make it so this person doesn't have an income on their own, they will never be able to make decisions for themselves. If they don't have any money to their name, they'll never leave me because they'll be indebted to me. I want to be their everything. I want to be there, honestly, like a god complex in a way. Master Lynn. I mean, there's no excuse for treating another person the way that Beck was treated. There is no excuse for going to the extent that Amberlynn went to in carefully crafting this lifestyle in which she held all of the cards. You can't blame BPD. You can't blame childhood trauma. You can't blame whatever she would think to blame it on. This is just you being a shitty, manipulative, power-hungry bitch.
Working for her full time. So I feel like that was when I definitely felt like I was too deep in to leave.
Princessa would like to know, were there ever... And that's exactly where she wanted to position you, Beck. She wanted you to be isolated. She wanted you to have no resources. She didn't want you to think for yourself. Everything that happened during the time that you and Amberlynn were together, it was done so very deliberately. Times during when you were in renal failure that you felt unsafe to drive, whether it be to how you felt from your condition or from being heavily medicated, that Amberlynn sort of pitched a bitch and demanded that you go get her fast food, went to Walmart, run her errands. Were there ever times where you felt this is not a good idea, but if I don't do it, it will unleash the beast, so I better do it?
As you guys know, at that time, I was heavily medicated and I should not have been on the road. And I put myself in danger and other people in danger. And I wish I could go back and tell myself it wasn't worth it to take those risks. I'm aware that I should not have been on the road during that time.
And Amberlynn knew this too. But it was more important for her to have her fucking value meal. It was more important for her to have her 50-piece McNugget than it was the safety of everyone on the road. Selfish at its core. Selfish at its core. Making the decision to drive intoxicated is very selfish because you're endangering yourself and you're endangering everyone else around you. Amberlynn was okay with endangering everyone on the road so long as she got her brown bag of fried high fructose corn syrup. As long as she got her fast food, that's fine. This is so gross. Yeah, you can either go get me my nuggets or we can play Choosy. I mean, really, it's like puts the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again. It goes and gets me fast food or it plays Choosy again. Or else it picks the lint again. I'm surprised that she did not keep Beck in a hole. Like in Silence of the Lambs.
But from what I remember, I didn't really feel like I was making a conscious decision. I just knew that I felt bad, but I wasn't sure what was causing it at the time. I was afraid to leave, but I was being pressured to take care of others, specifically Amber's needs. Even though I know now that I had a choice, at the time I felt like I didn't, and I will always regret that.
Peyton Ford asks, how long was the mattress in the living room where... Silence of the Hams. You're bad. where you guys lived, and whose idea was it to put a mattress arbitrarily in the middle of a living room for Amberlynn to loiter on?
It was over a period of, I want to say, about 2 years. Whenever she would want to hang out in the living room, I would have to drag the mattress out. And when we were done hanging out, I would have to drag it back into the spare bedroom. It wasn't the bed that we slept.
All right, everybody. Amberlynn's going to join us in the living room. Beck, go get the mattress. I mean, this is humiliating. It's humiliating for Beck, but it's also humiliating for Amberlynn. Amberlynn can't sit on traditional furniture. We can't have Amberlynn on the couch lest she break it in half. All right, go get the mattress. And then when they were done hanging out in the living room, they would take the mattress back to where they found it. Oh my God. This, for 2 years, this went on. Wow. Wow. That's insane to me. Amberlynn wants to watch a movie with us. Amberlynn wants to play Nintendo 64 with us in the living room. Go get the mattress. Yeah, the blood-stained mattress. This is like a horror movie. This really is.
On. It was my bed from before we were together, and it stayed in the spare bedroom. So it didn't stay in there all the time, but I did drag it back and forth for many days over the course of a few years. But it was all Amber's idea, and it was because she would get uncomfortable sitting on the couch because her ankles would swell, and it would just be more comfortable for her to be able to stretch her legs out. And there were also other reasons that I won't disclose.
Orion Mars asked other reasons that she won't disclose. I mean, I would imagine that the other reasons that won't be disclosed will be, yeah, it's putting the furniture at risk. I mean, furniture's expensive. Furniture is expensive. I mean, we've seen what Chantal has done to furniture. So, I mean, not only can the furniture be put at risk by having all of that on it, but what might seep out onto the furniture. That's not fair to Eric and Ricky. I mean, this is, I'd imagine for a lot of what they dealt with Amberlynn, it was probably like, well, this is your girlfriend. This is your girlfriend. This isn't our problem. This is ridiculous that we can't sit on our couch without there being bodily fluids on it, or, you know, like it being broken in half. Like, that's probably why she got the red couch. Y'all are bad. Y'all are bad. I'm still not over Silence of the Hams. Squid Snacks, thank you for 4 months. Petition for Jordy to get a 36-inch platinum blonde wig install. I have a platinum blonde wig. I don't know if it's 36 inches, but I have one of those, yeah. Catless, thank you. I usually end up watching it at midnight because once you're done streaming, take my super chat V card. Thank you so much, Catless. I appreciate that. Nice to see a Replay Gang member joining us in the flesh. Eldritch Gecko, thank you so much. Twitch doesn't have the sip emote. It doesn't? I thought I might have named it something different, but it's like an emote of me holding a slushie. I might have named it something different. I could have sworn I uploaded both of them. But you know what? No tomato emojis from Twitch, because you know what? You guys had emotes for like months on end before YouTube did. So I'm just saying. You guys had them forever before YouTube did. So I think you can go one more night without it. Danny Deadlifts, thank you. Someone said you look like a Simpsons character sitting between Family Guy characters. Oh my gosh. Like how they would do those crossover episodes with cartoons. Oh god, thank you, Danny. Asks, was there ever a point during your relationship with Amberlynn when you guys were still going on double dates with Destiny and Dana that Destiny kind of tried to give you hints or kind of suggest to you that being in a relationship with Amber wasn't a good idea, or say something along the lines of encouraging you to get away from Amber?
No, she never really nudged me or tried to get me to do that or anything, but there were plenty of times where she would look at me and be like, I don't know how you put up with her. And they would also bicker and argue a lot when they would be around each other. It was just how their dynamic was too.
So there's a person that typically comes onto social media and creates a little bit of an uproar every so often by the name of Annie Doran. Would you mind discussing a little bit who Annie Doran is, your relation to Annie Doran, and any of the claims that Annie Doran has made that you are aware of?
So this is a question that I've wanted to address for a while, but I wasn't sure how to approach it. I do see her comments here and there, and it does make me uncomfortable to see her still talking about my mom. So Anne got a hold of my mom because my mom was selling wreaths that she made, and she asked Amber to advertise them on YouTube, and she did. So Anne got a hold of my mom and bought a wreath from her, and she...
Oh... Okay, so Annie Doran found Beck's mom through Amber. I mean, this must have happened sometime in season 4. Does anyone remember Amberlynn ever advertising Beck's mom's wreaths on her channel? That's what she just said, right? Or sorry, they. That's what they just said, right? Anne was an Am baby or a hater. So I guess this was not like a real life friendship. This was not like Beck's mom and Anne and like they had a friendship outside of YouTube. Annie found Beck's mom through YouTube. Yes, I remember that. It happened during Vlogmas. I do remember the wreaths. Oh, okay. So Annie bought a wreath through Amberlynn's channel on behalf of Beck's mom's wreath making. All right. Well, that clears things up because, to my understanding, Annie Doran was always like somebody that was friends with Beck's mom outside of YouTube, didn't really have a link to Amber, was kind of like a family friend. That's kind of the vibe I always got. Why is this relevant? Because this Annie Doran person makes these claims all the time. And like, I want to see if there's any validity to it.
She just continued to talk to my mom after that as if she wanted to be friends with her. And my mom thought she really wanted to be friends. But the more she talked to her, the more my mom realized that Anne was only in for it for Amber. She was obsessed with Amber and she wanted to know everything about Amber. And because
Oh, she wanted an inside look. Oh, she didn't actually want to be friends with Beck's mom. She just wanted to use Beck's mom as a way to get info. To pump info out of Beck's mom in regard to Amber. And then she kind of took like that small relationship or that small correspondence that they had with one another, ran with it and said, I'm Beck's mom's best friend and I have all the tea. Oh. All right.
My mom and Amber weren't getting along at that point. My mom did say some things to Anne about Amber, which you guys had seen in that screenshot with those voice notes. But there were times that she would say negative things about me to my mom, and it felt like she was trying to come between me and my mom. And I don't mean things that were brought up on YouTube. I mean, there were random things that were just blatant lies. She lied a lot. And as for the things that I know she has said, The story about her being stuck in the shower and the fire department having to be called didn't happen. I don't know where she would have gotten that story. I know my mom definitely didn't say that. And as for Amber weighing 700 pounds, that also isn't true that I know of. The most that I was aware of her weighing was like 570 or 80 something. And after that, she just stopped weighing herself around me. So I really have no idea how much.
Yeah, so it'll kind of be left. It's open to interpretation. As soon as Amberlynn got into the 570s and 580s, she stopped weighing herself. Well, I am inching dangerously close to 600, and I can't let anybody know how much I weigh. So I'm just not going to weigh myself anymore. I'm just not going to show anyone. She was definitely in the sixes at one point.
She ended up weighing, but I don't think it was 700 pounds, and I don't know where she would have got that information from.
Was there ever a single lie that stuck out to you more than any of the others? Raven Elise would like to know. Was there anything that Amberlynn told her audience where you just thought to yourself, wow, I cannot believe that she is that confident lying about that?
Yeah, there were times whenever she would show in a what
She weighed 666.
I ate in a day video. She wouldn't exactly show everything that she ate. She would just show you guys what she thought was acceptable.
Oh, I mean, that's still going on today. What I ate today, and what I'm choosing not to show you that I also ate today. Yeah. I mean, when she comes on here and she's like, oh, look, I made this. I chopped this onion up and I made this on the stove and I only had 1,700 calories. That might be for what you had in the house, but we don't get to see DoorDash. We don't get to see Uber Eats. We don't get to see all the takeout and delivery. So yeah, it's 1,700 of what you were able to come up with in the apartment, in addition to everything else. If you were only having 1,700 calories a day like you show us so frequently in your vlogs, you would not be the weight that you are. That's still going on today. Serotonin in the city, thank you for 4 months. My apologies for being absent. I'm trying to join the Swiss or the UK shorties. Love from Canada till then. Thank you so much, Serotonin. I hope that your move goes well. Jordy Fan, hey. Thanks for shouting her out, bestie. Appreciate. Oh, thanks for shouting her out, bestie. Appreciate. Oh, thank you. Megan, hey, I choosy you as my favorite reactor. Oh, we could do Choosy with reaction channels. That might be fun. Choosy. Huh.
For you guys to see, and then just not even talk about the other things that she would eat. So I was just always shocked that she really thought people would believe that. And I think you guys already know this, but there were many days that she would film lots of videos in one day, and she would switch her outfits to make it more convincing that it was different days. And she would also ask me to change my outfits to make it more convincing for those videos.
Aisha asks if there were ever times where you would deliberately take longer during the errands that Amberlynn would send you on just so that you could have more time away from her.
Absolutely, yes, I would. I did it every single time.
Absolutely. No hesitation. No hesitation. Absolutely, I would take more time on purpose so that I didn't have to get back to her. She's gonna make me fucking play Choosy. I can take time wandering the aisles of Walmart. I can drive around, clear my mind, or I can go back to the apartment and fake pick lint off of her. I don't blame her.
Every chance I got. That's also what I would do in the bathroom a lot. I would pretend to be using the bathroom for a long time, but I would really just be in there having my peace.
So we have all been clued in on what really happened with Amberlynn and the wiping situation. It was not just solely something that took place after her hysterectomy. There was a lot of upkeep on your end in terms of Amberlynn's personal hygiene. What was Ricky and Eric's involvement in that, if anything? Did Eric and Ricky ever help wash? Did they ever help do anything? Or did they just kind of look at you and say, well, she's your girlfriend. That's your problem?
It was definitely the latter. They were just basically like, well, it's your girlfriend, your responsibility. You know, you really shouldn't have to be doing these things anyway. But of course, they weren't going to help, but understandably.
I mean, I kind of see it both ways from Ricky and Eric's point of view. In one regard, it's like, well, you see Beck doing all of this, and you guys are supposed to all be friends. Don't you want to help out? But I also see the other side of that argument where it's, well, if you continue to enable Amberlynn, if you give her more of a leash, then she's just going to get worse and worse. So I guess their inaction, I mean, honestly, if anything, I guess if we can like scold Eric and Ricky on anything, it would have been they should have, as outside points of view from the relationship, they should have recognized what was going on and they should have intervened. I mean, that's what I would do. If I saw a friend in this situation, I mean, I would be intervening and saying so much stuff. I mean, I understand that there's only so much you can do, but I don't know. I feel like they could have been there for her more.
And they should not have had to.
Them. The next question is, do you know or remember what exactly happened after the "is that my cereal" incident, when Amberlynn approached you when you were sitting on the couch in the living room and said very kind of furiously, "What cereal is that?" And you covered for her by saying, "What's that over there?" And Amberlynn stomped off.
They made me wondering. I mean, we have 6 people here. Why did you guys? Huh?
What is that over there?
Was there a follow-up to that? Were there ever moments where food aggression was very apparent with Amberlynn?
I think we had recently discussed dieting and counting calories, and it was cereal that we had already had, and I didn't want it to go to waste, but I think it's because she was upset at the fact that we had talked about eating healthy and I was eating the cocoa.
Oh. Well, if we're both going to be losing weight together, why are you on the couch eating cereal? If we're both in this together, if we're going to suffer together, why are you eating cereal? She didn't think it was fair. Oh my God. Very food aggressive. Yeah. The thought crossing Amberlynn's mind of Beck getting a little bit of a break or a reprieve from the diet and her not, that made her upset.
Puffs, but we all know that the diet was going to be over in a few hours anyway, because that's just how she was. So usually I would have been trying to take the diet seriously, but that day I just knew the diet wouldn't last, and
I knew that the diet was going to fail in a few hours anyway, so I wanted some fucking Cocoa Puffs. Oh my God.
I ate the Cocoa Puffs. As for the food aggression, I feel like she did have some food aggression, but I don't really have any specific examples because I feel like I was spared from that because we had very different tastes in food and I just never really wanted to try what she had.
Could you tell us in your words what exactly happened with the Jonesy rings that you used to propose to Amber in the infamous video and the screenshots that followed along in what the community refers to as Ringgate?
So I did try to sell them on a Facebook marketplace, but no one wanted them. So Amber did catch wind of it and
Sorry, muted. Oh my god, everyone's gonna say muted now. I remember when this happened very early in on season 5. What happened was Beck put these rings up on Facebook Marketplace, and people in the community got screenshots of it. And then Amberlynn, neck deep in all of the reaction channels and all the forums about her, she saw these screenshots and said, "Oh, I bought those rings. Beck is trying to sell those rings for some money. No. No. You're going to return those to me. These aren't going up on Facebook Marketplace. I guess that maybe Amberlynn had forgotten about them. You're not going to sell these on Facebook Marketplace. You're going to return those to me. If I'm able to get $50 off of selling those rings, or store credit, or whatever I can get off of them, I quite literally taking the food out of Beck's mouth. Amberlynn knew how destitute Beck was after leaving Amberlynn, and still decided to twist the knife. This is no different than Beck only having $100 to rent the U-Haul for an hour, and her laughing. Knowing how much money you owe someone, and then you catch wind of them trying to sell rings to make a little bit of money so that they can make ends meet. No, I want those too. It's just pure evil. It's just pure evil. How do you see someone that has done not even someone that has done so much for you, just any other person? I mean, another human being. How do you treat another human being like that? Not to mention one that wiped you, picked Lint off of you, played Choosy with you, went to Walmart for you, got all your was basically your slave for 3 years. How are you going to catch wind of the fact that they're making a little bit of money for themselves and they're trying to do something to make ends meet, and you intervene and say, "No, I'm going to take that back too"? It's just pure evil. This is just pure evil. The ring gate was disgusting. And honestly, I mean, I don't know if Beck discloses it right here, but I think that Amberlynn, pitched a bitch, and when Beck came back to retrieve the remainder of their belongings at the apartment, she had Beck return the rings. So I don't know if Amberlynn was holding Beck's stuff hostage. You're not allowed to have the rest of your stuff until I get those rings back. I don't know if she sent Jade to go get them. A true empath. Yes, a true empath. It makes me sick to know that people can treat one another like this.
And she wanted them back. I don't know what she wanted them back for. I guess maybe to...
It was just so you couldn't have them. She didn't want the rings. She forgot about the rings. The only reason she was reminded about the rings is because in the community, all of those screenshots of the Facebook Marketplace listing were going around. It's not that she wanted the rings. She wanted you to not have them. I don't want Beck having an opportunity to make $100 on my behalf. I paid for those rings. I'm getting them back. That's all it was.
Try to sell herself, but I don't know. I ended up giving her one of them back, and I lost the other one by the time I'd gotten the other one to her.
Strawberry Shortcake asks, if Amberlynn admitted to free bleeding, were you also expected during your time with Amber to clean up after all human bodily functions?
Yeah, I knew about the free bleeding, and I did have to sometimes clean up after it, but that's all I'll really say about that.
Anna Cottrell wants to ask if, and of course, the fact Beck left this apartment with nothing but the shirt on their back, really, is astounding. Knowing that went on. It's abhorrent. That's the only word I have for that. Oh my God, look at me on the screen. I look possessed. Jordy fan, thank you. Choosy is a toddler and small child game. Oh. Toddlers like to play this game? Like, oh, okay. Pick between the two Sesame Street characters. Like, oh, I'm never around small children or toddlers, so I guess I wouldn't know. But interesting to know that Amberlynn finds toddler games entertaining. Amberlynn's chicken sausage, thank you. Repeating the same action with expecting a different outcome is insanity. No, Choosy. Oh my God. Choosy. I had never heard of that until just now. Choosy. Cookie Whoopie, thank you. MK Ultra Large. Thank you, Cookie Whoopie. Granny Noodles, hey. Amber played Choosy with Crystal too. I remember she would make her go through Earrings. I wonder if there's old footage of it, of them playing Choosy. Playing. Oh my gosh. Life with Lynn, thank you. Choosy is what they make you play in hell. So when you get to hell, when you die and go to hell, you listen to audio 24 hours a day of Chantal breathing while playing Choosy. Just Jamie, hey. Choosy was about control. Everything is about control when it comes to Amber. She tried isolating Beck when moving to Lexington too. No family. Control, control, control. Choker Cheese Lynn, thank you. All the love to you. All the love to you, Choker Cheese. Well, maybe not to Choker Cheese, but you as a person. Knives, thank you. The game Choosy sounds like medieval torture. Baby, this is contemporary torture. First, you don't have to disclose the answer to this. Are there things that you are taking to the grave, so to speak, when it comes to Amberlynn? Are there certain details or events that happened that, no matter how juicy the drama or the ability for you to profit or get clout off of it or anything of the sort, are there things that happened in your relationship with Amberlynn that you plan on never disclosing to the world?
Yes, there are some things that I do keep to myself just because they are embarrassing and wouldn't be very kind to share with the world. And though Amber has called me a liar and money hungry and has tried to embarrass me, my goal has
the woman who demanded Facebook Marketplace rings back so that someone else couldn't have $50. You're money hungry.
has never been to do those things to her. I only wanted to tell my story and to help her see that she needs to take some accountability.
Isabel Schumacher asks, during the transition between your season and Jade's season 5, was Jade kind to you? Did Jade kind of make the overlap in the relationship as easy and not awkward as possible? Did it kind of turn into Amberlynn wanting you out of there and Jade in? Was it sort of like a 2 versus 1 situation, or did Jade remain neutral?
She was kind to my face, but I did find out later on from Eric and Ricky that she would talk about me behind my back. She didn't make it any easier or harder because I was already halfway out the door whenever she moved in.
Oh, Jade's a fake bitch. Oh, Jade's a two-faced bitch. Talking about Beck behind Beck's back. I mean, there's 2 ways you could look at that. Two-faced bitch, or she was talking shit based on what Amber was saying. But you know what? I kind of gathered from the limited amount of like exposure we got to Jade is that Jade wasn't stupid. Jade was no dummy. I mean, Jade was like educated, well-to-do. Well, maybe not well-to-do, but like she wasn't an idiot. She knew she. So I mean, you should be able to tell or discern between what is bullshit that Amberlynn's feeding you versus genuine tea. Damn. Oh wow. Jade's talking shit. Well, I don't think that Jade will ever follow up with this, so whatever. Amber lied to Jade. Jade was stupid enough to be with Amber. Yeah, maybe I'm giving her too much credit. Maybe I'm doing... Jade dipped and left. Lori asks, was there ever an incident... Oh, hey, Lori, you here? Your question. Finny, okay. Amber playing Choosy with her pets. Stop it. Knock that off. Oh my God. Rarity's gone because she didn't make the final cut in Choosy. You guys are taking it too far now. Chillery, thank you. Want to play Choosy? Jigsaw. Yeah, the next installment of Saw is going to be Jigsaw telling bariatrics to play Choosy. Casper. Hey, Casper. Nearly made it to your live. Just watered the plants with Aqua. Thanks for the entertainment. Glad that you guys could join together. Thank you so much, Casper. Nice to see you. Playing Choosy with the pets. Who said that? Who was that? Finny Oak. We have a watchful eye on you. JJ, thank you for 11 months. Or a period of time where you considered calling a mobile crisis team or initiating a 5150 for Amber, maybe staging an intervention with people that were in her social circle. Did that ever strike your mind as something that might be a good idea?
So I did not realize that you could do something like that, but I think if that were to have happened, she just would have cut everybody off and came back not changing a thing.
The match... Yeah, I mean, as we saw with Eugenia, it didn't help Eugenia. Didn't do anything for Eugenia. I mean, well, I don't want to say it didn't do anything for Eugenia. I mean, Eugenia did go to inpatient. Eugenia did put on weight. She kind of had that whole, like, I don't know, like that weird period of time when then she did that interview with Shane Dawson and everything. So, I mean, I don't want to say it didn't do anything, but I mean, if you're looking back at 2019 Eugenia and what happened with her 5150 versus today, it didn't have any long-term effects. It didn't have any really meaningful impact that was going to be something that could save their life. Amber would have just thrown a huge temper tantrum. That probably, I don't know if that would have even been a good idea because it just would have made things worse and it wouldn't have changed Amber. I mean, honestly, I don't know if there's changing a person like Amber at this point. I mean, hearing all that I've heard about her and learning, getting to know her over the years that she's been on the internet, I mean, this is just... I'm just truly an abomination. Mattress and litter box that you recently told us about being covered in piss and shit that no one was attending to regarding the pets that you came across. Were you responsible for cleaning all of that up and throwing away the mattress? Were there times where you were throwing away mattresses or things that normally, if they were given ordinary maintenance, you would just kind of throw them away because they were beyond repair, or it was better to just buy a new one instead of clean it?
I was the one who eventually cleaned up the litter boxes. Some people may think that was the first sign to turn around and run, and I should have, but I felt bad for her. At the time, I thought she just needed help, and that was something that Amber could just physically not do, but that's not an excuse to put your animals through that. The bed was beyond saving, and Amber didn't.
If you can't take care of yourself, you sure as shit can't take care of animals.
Know what to do with it, so she ended up just leaving it behind, which is unfair to the people who owned that apartment and had to
Oh my God. So listen to that. The place that they were renting at the time had Beck not cleaned up all of that feces, Amber would have just left it behind. I mean, honestly, Amberlynn probably knows that she's going to lose her security deposit wherever she moves into. So, not my problem. Not my problem. Oh my God. Leaving that behind for the landlord to take care of. I shudder to imagine the stench. I mean, could you imagine just like a bunch of blood-stained mattresses and piss and shit-covered litter boxes up in an attic somewhere that a landlord has to come across after their tenant moves out? This is gross. This is repugnant. It's not surprising. It's not surprising, though. I can only imagine the smell. They should have sued her. Unfortunately, with suing, I mean, normally it's not worth the trouble to go through the court system and all that, and you don't make what you're entitled. You don't end up getting what you're entitled to. So, I mean, if you're going to sue someone, you better have a really good claim. You better be suing someone that has means to pay you. Most of the time, it's not worth it, though. This is a disgusting conversation. Welcome to Girl World. Snack the Ripper, thank you for 5 months. I don't like Choosy. I need an adult. You guys didn't like Choosy? Well, we're going to play again, whether you like it or not. Benny, hi. I lost it when you disappeared off screen and said, do you guys want to play Choosy? While rummaging around in your desk drawer of holding. I did. I had some Croc Charms in there. I used to put Croc Charms in my Crocs, but you know what ended up happening? The Croc Charms would rub on my toes and they would cause my toes to bleed, so I took them out. No more Croc Charms. SJ, thank you. Choosy is giving bored at the orphanage. I mean, I had never heard of Choosy prior to this. That's all I'll say. Caitlin, thank you. Playing Choosy with Jordy role-playing as the big one was not on my bingo board. Well, expect the unexpected here. Lint Pickin, thank you. 10 minutes of waterboarding or 3-day-long Choosy session. A 3-day Choosy. I feel like the waterboarding would be traumatic. I don't know. I mean, at first glance, Choosy, it sounds horrible when you're forced to do it over a long period of time, but man, I don't want to be waterboarded. Brian, thank you so much. Welcome to the Twitch team.
Dispose of it. The only other mattress that we had to get rid of was the one that we slept on for years, and we ended up burning it before we moved to Lexington.
Alyssa Faye asks, so there were times when you left for upwards of days for time to spend with your family and Amber was left alone at the house. What did you do in the event, or what did she do in the event that you weren't around?
There were a lot of things that she couldn't do without me, so that's why my time away from her or with my family was...
Oh, so it just didn't get done. Well, I can't shower until Beck is here, so Beck's going to be gone for 4 days. All right, no shower for 4 days. It just didn't get done.
It's very limited because she would try to take care of things on her own, but then...
Yeah, they burned the mattress. That was... I don't really know what to make of that. Burning the mattress. I mean, honestly... Of all the atrocities that mattress suffered, it's probably right to burn it, in all honesty. Don't you think? She just didn't wipe for days. Yes, I mean, I guess if Beck was gone for like 3 days and Amberlynn had to go number 2, I mean, I think it was just like, well, I can't. Holding it in for days. No, I don't think that she held it in.
She would text me and make me feel bad for not being there to help her do the things that she couldn't do without me.
Oh, of course, because she wanted you to come back. Hey. Just laying here in my own fill in the blank. Wish I could get a wipe down. So sad you aren't here. Frowny face. Send. I'm sure it was a lot more not so nicely worded than that. Let it crust. That would give you an infection. You can't like you can't just like let that thing like you just can't let that fester on your skin. I don't know. Free shatting? I think that this confirms the free shatting. I mean, unless she tried to do it herself, unless she tried to make an effort for herself, I don't know. And she used to get infections. Yeah, that's probably why she was popping antibiotics like they were Tic Tacs during this time. I'm glad I'm not eating right now. I tell you guys that Girl World content is not good to have while having a meal. It's not good to watch while having a meal. Ruby Fox, thank you. Playing Choosy made me laugh my ass off at the end of a long 10-hour shift. Thanks for the content, Jordy. Thank you so much, Ruby Fox. At least somebody will play Choosy with me. Maya, hey. Take my super chat V card. The big one definitely fakes her screen time by using a second phone. There's no way that she only spends 30 minutes a day on Instagram. I know. And if it's not a second phone, it's her laptop. There's no way that screenshot of her weekly usage of her phone was accurate. Cinnamon roll, thank you. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Jordy, well, too damn bad. Oh my gosh. Is that a Stanley Yelnats Holes reference? Oh my god. I haven't watched that movie in forever. That's funny. My Melody, thank you. Choosy or die. I can't spell it the right way. YouTube won't let me.
So she would do her best to not do those things that she needed help with while I was gone.
Maggie G asks, what were Amberlynn's thoughts about Michael B. Petty? And what I would like to add on to this is, would Amberlynn look into reaction channels in regards to wanting to sue them or looking up information about them to anonymously spill tea about them? Would she deliberately create rumors about reaction channels to tarnish their image? Recently, it was disclosed to us by Amberlynn's ex-friend Alexis that Amberlynn paid for my information, and who knows what she would have done with it. Has she ever done anything, or that you know of during the time that you spent with her, that she kind of went after reaction channels in an unorthodox way?
So there were a lot of reaction channels that she couldn't stand. Like she couldn't stand Oh Lordy, It's Jordy. She couldn't stand Michael B. Petty. She completely got Kicking Geese taken down, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. She also completely hated CXNT and Charlie Gold. There were so many reaction channels that she just absolutely despised. And I don't know if she really paid for the information or anything, but I do know that she was obsessively watching you guys and just seething with rage.
The way that Beck just said that, she would watch reaction channels and seethe with rage. Oh my god. I just picture a close to 600, if not over 600 pound Amberlynn free bleeding on a mattress, punching the air. Seething with rage. Oh, I love that. That makes my heart happy. Seething. my gosh. Well, don't grind your teeth too hard, girly pop. You won't be able to chew. Magic Flower says that you recently disclosed to us that Amberlynn kept you in the car. That's how she got a hernia. Cute. Seething with rage. Oh. What did Chantal call me recently? A fly on meth? Like how flies rub their little hands together. Me when I find out the girl seethe with rage. How's that for a fly on meth for you, Chantal? And prevented you from breaking up with her. Was that a normal occurrence? Did that happen pretty frequently where she would tell you, no, you can't break up with me? Or was it just a handful of times that you can remember?
There were times that we would get into arguments and she would be like, you can't leave this room, or don't you dare walk out on me. But the car thing only happened one time. There were multiple other times I would try to leave her, but she would emotionally manipulate me into staying.
Katsuki's asks if you ever felt like a rebound for Amber, or don't you dare walk out on me. Don't you dare leave this room. Sounds like how a parent would talk to their child. You're not leaving this dinner table until you finish your plate. Although I don't know if that's a good example, because Amberlynn would probably be more than happy to help finish the plate. But don't you dare walk out on me. Oh my God. If someone needs space for themselves, if someone needs alone time, who are you to tell them that they can't walk away? Control. I believe that's entrapment. It's abusive to keep someone trapped. Absolutely it is. Christina, thank you. Amber uses enhanced interrogation techniques. She uses a lot of enhanced techniques. Ugh. Snack the Ripper. I think Amber believes she might live in a zoo between Choosy and bug picking. Oh my God, that's too funny. Oh God, thank you, Snack. Choker Cheese Lynn, hey. Like if this season is Hecticana. Definitely Hecticana. Definitely Hecticana. I still can't get over seething with rage. Rice noodles. I'm glad Emily is free. She can feed girls in peace. I kind of want Emily back. I think that Emily and Amber deserve each other. I mean, people said that early on, and I was kind of like, well, I don't know. Two wrongs don't make a right. No, they deserve each other. They deserve each other. Jenny, hey. Appreciate your supers chat. Thank you so much. Ashcam, hi. Can you imagine Beck being timed while she was having fun with her friends and that timer goes off and she had to go play Choosy? Get your ass up here. We're playing Choosy. No more Mario Party with Eric and Ricky. You're playing Choosy with me. Here, get the earrings. Benny Boop, thank you. Pick the fake lint off my back, Jordy. I'll start the timer. I just if I'm picking fake lint off of someone's back, I mean, I better be well compensated or I better really love that person. And neither of which was happening in this scenario. Ellie Fins, hey. So are you going to play lint pick with us? No, I'm not. Should I do that? Should I pick lint off of the chat? Maybe next time we come live, I'll just sit here for 2 hours and I'll do that. King Dee, hi. She needs a hit in her greasy trap, I tell ya. Be careful saying things like that. She'll claim that she feels violated and unsafe like she did with Zachary Michael. Michaela, thank you. Les, pick the lint off of my back. I wonder if she played Choosy and Lint pick with Emily. You know what? If Emily ever does an expose, we should ask, like, that should be one of the first things we ask her. Did you play Choosy? Did you play Lint pick? Oh, God. Victoria, hey, thank you for 2 months. Welcome back. I'm convinced Amber's a psychopath. I don't know. If she was more physically abled, she'd probably be a danger. Ellie, hi. Beck deserves to be a Purple Heart recipient. Oh my gosh, a Purple Heart recipient. Thank you, Ellie. Or someone that she could use as bait to try to win Destiny back. Did you feel like Amberlynn was just in a relationship with you so that she could have a partner to show Destiny that she could move on?
Honestly, I feel like every girlfriend she gets is a rebound for the previous one. But yes, I did think about that, especially in the beginning of the relationship.
How did Amberlynn really feel about Chantal, or Foodie Beauty? Did she have private opinions on Chantal? Or did she like Chantal? Did she have nice things to say about Foodie Beauty?
They were on again, off again friends. So, like, whenever they were friends, Amber really didn't care about her too much, didn't pay too much attention. But whenever they were arguing, Amber did talk bad about her like she does anybody else.
Knives. So when they were friends, they didn't speak. But then when they weren't friends, Amberlynn was running her mouth. Got it. Got it. I mean, that's true Amberlynn fashion. Yeah, we're friends. We just don't talk. I mean, we saw that recently with Alexis. Yeah, no, we're really good friends. I just never talk to her. Oh, we're not friends right now? We're mortal enemies? I hate that bitch. And then she has everything under the sun to say about her. Amberlynn and Chantal were never friends. They don't like each other. I mean, they just kind of lean on one another because they're like, when backed into a corner, all they have is each other. I think that's why they like have any sort of relationship at all. Gracie, thank you. To Chairman Mao. That's too funny. Thank you, Gracie. Hello, Mao. Katrina, hey. Ann Vermin. Oh, that's a good one. I've never heard that one. Am Vermin won't outlive her pre-recorded content at this point. Oh, God, that would be morbid. Could you imagine if she kicked and then, like, 2 weeks from now we get, like, look at my Amazon Prime haul? That would be eerie. Velocitoddler, nice to see you. Looking handsome tonight as always, Jordy. Thank you, Velocitoddler. I appreciate ya. Thank you, thank you. Pilgrim asks if there are actually ways that she is misunderstood by the community or the internet as a whole. Are there things that the reaction channels or the community wildly get wrong, or the camera versus real life does not translate well? Are there things that really Amberlynn should be given a little bit of a break on that you can think of?
No, I used to think that they were wrong, but definitely.
Hey, listen, Life with Ron, we gave you some airtime last night. I told you, if you want me to eat for you, it's gonna have to be a red super chat. None of this $1.50 shit.
Not now.
And Storm asks, how was Amberlynn with her money? Does she have more put away than she leads on? Is she doing very well for herself? Do you think that it's absolutely ridiculous that you left the apartment with $100 to your name knowing how well Amberlynn was doing?
She did make a ridiculous amount of money. I don't know about now, but when I was with her, she did not save it. She would spend it and it would just be on whatever random things she wanted. And I don't want to sound like a broken record and I don't want to keep harping on this, but it is ridiculous that I only had $100 to move out on because I didn't get any of the money from the live streams that I participated in. But I am just grateful to be out of that situation and in a better one now.
Yeah. So, I mean, Amberlynn blows a lot of her money on stupid shit, but I mean, the fact that that happened is just abhorrent. Absolutely abhorrent. And really, there's only one way for Amberlynn to atone for that. Back pay. Back pay. Sure, it's been 4 years since you guys have broken up, nearly. But you can still back pay. You can still make things right. Back pay. That's my opinion. I think that you can atone for it through that. Amberlynn, she isn't making what she used to, but I think that she could make things right. She's not going to, though. This isn't an ideal world. We don't live there. With interest? Now that would be a really ideal world. Silence lover, thank you. Just wanted to tell Josie's owner she's not alone. I had to put my best friend down Sunday. I feel your pain. Hugs to you. Thanks, Jordy, for the gang. Much appreciated. Putting your pet down is one of the hardest things. I'm really thinking of you guys. I am so sorry to hear that. Time heals all. Keep that in mind. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Thank you, Silence Lover. It's really generous of you. Beck pay. Oh, not back pay, Beck pay. Oh, that's cute. Beck pay. Yeah, Beck pay. Beck pay with interest.
So that is the end of the Oh Lordy It's Jordy Q&A video. I hope everyone enjoyed this video and made it to the end. And I want to thank Jordy again for setting this up and making this video for me to react to. I appreciate everyone who has been watching my channel, and I hope to see you all in the next one.
It was a cute video. It was a cute video. A lot was disclosed in this. I think that you guys asked really good questions. So thank you to anybody who interacted with that post. Obviously we didn't get to all of the hundreds of questions that were left on there, but I think y'all did a really good job with that. Reptile, thank you. She picks them linty off the lin, or else she has to choose again. I don't know. Are we doing a sequel to Silence of the Hams? Or Silence of the Lambs? Silence of the Hams? She picks the lint off the lin, or else she has to choose again. Oh, too funny, too funny. We will never let her forget Choosy. Oh, too funny, too funny. Katniss, thank you for 13 months. Nice to see you. Lucky number 13, baby. I know. Not on a Friday either. Not on a Friday. Thank you so much, Katniss. I really appreciate that. Seems like yesterday you got blocked. Jordy fan, thank you. Les like the stream. If you guys wouldn't mind just taking a hot second to click the little thumbs up button, I and Jordy fan would really appreciate it. It helps with the algorithm, and it helps make me more money. And really, that's what we're here to do, yeah? Great. Ashcam, thank you. Beck in kidney failure playing Choosy. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Beck all but delirious, picking fake lint off of Amber. I don't... This is like something you would hear about in a horror movie. Emma, hey. I can't imagine Amber thinking, perfect, Beck's meds are kicking in. She's so out of it, she'll do anything I tell her to. That's probably what it was. I don't have to try so hard now. I don't have to pitch a bitch. I can just get Beck to do whatever I want. Winfred Beans, hello. Were the choosy options ever pick, lint, or wipe? Oh, God. All right. Wipe for 5 minutes or pick lint for an hour. I think I would go with pick lint for an hour. What would y'all do? Lint? Yeah. All right, pick lint for 3 hours or wipe for 5 minutes. How about that? I don't know about that one. That's tough. Do I get I have questions. Do I get a gas mask? Do I get gloves? Can I close my eyes? I have questions. Francis, hi. So excited you just went live for my last 3 hours of work. So happy you healed from your jaundice. Oh my gosh. Who knows? This webcam has a mind of its own. Thank you so much, Francis. I appreciate you being here. It's looking like overwhelmingly you guys are still saying wint. Lint. Wint. You know what? I was going to say wipe, and then I said lint, and then out came wint. Yeah, wint. That's like when Lindsay Lohan said gruel to Aaron Samuels. Leash, thank you. After listening to some of these responses, I have no doubt Amber's just evil. There's no excuse for any of this behavior, and she knows exactly what she was doing. Sick. You hear that, Amber? You're sick. Sick. In caps. All caps. Carter, thank you for the slushy fund. I appreciate that, Carter. Thank you so much. They upped the price on slushies. They did. I swear, everything's going up again. I think it's $1.94 now. With tax, it's $1.94. Alexa Swans, thank you. I don't care what color you are, Jordy. Thank you for taking my mind off of things for a while. I really appreciate that, Alexa Swans. Glad that you find the streams entertaining and a distraction from the bullshit that is life. Red Rum on the dance floor, thank you. Amber took the song My Neck, My Back to another level, having Beck wipe the choker cheese, pretend to pick lint off the back, and wipe her... I recently saw a commercial where they remixed My Neck, My Back, and it's these women, like... They're all like, I don't even remember the commercial that clearly, but they're like shaving or something, and they're saying like, my neck, my back... something, something, all that. I was thinking, that's not how that song goes. Michaela, thank you again. You look especially dead and pale tonight. Thank you. Me and my St. Bernard Tilly love you. Can you say hi to Tilly? Hello to Tilly from a dead, pale-looking person. Hi to you, Tilly. Nice to see ya. Give Tilly some ear ruffles for me. Velocitoddler, thank you. Poor Beck having to constantly drag that 6XL dog bed out for Amber, like having a moose chilling in your living room. I was thinking more along the lines of hippo. Y'all know that hippos are dangerous? I don't think that you'll ever find yourself in this situation in life, but if you ever come across a hippo, run. Hippos will fuck you up. The 6XL dog bed. I'm dead. Oh, Matthew Thompson, thank you. Wow, long brown hair. One is a big woman. Oh, the long brown hair one is a big woman. Okay, you must be new here. The way that this reads, it kind of comes across that you're new. Yes. The one with the long brown hair is definitely big. Whoa. What did you just call her? What did you just call her, Matthew Thompson? Thank you. Mary, well, thank you for becoming a member. Hey, Mary. Cat Mama, thank you. I'm behind, but I had to tell you that you took me out laughing with your game of Choosy. I'm a longtime watcher. Thank you for your years of comedy gold. I really appreciate that very endearing compliment, Cat Mama. Thank you so much. And there might be more Choosy in the future. Just because we're done now doesn't mean we might not play in the future. Got it? Jordy's moldy humidifier, thank you for the super chat. Like the stream or Jordy will make us play Choosy. Yeah, maybe that's it from now on. Maybe that's it from now on. If I don't get the likes that I ask, I'm done with this whole like the stream. I'm done asking nice. No, like the stream or we're playing Choosy, goddammit. Joe Jacobson, thank you. You can probably get a better camera off Temu. I would never. I mean, I know that you're joking and everything, but I would never financially support Temu. No. Ew, sweatshop. If you buy off Temu, I'm judging you. I'm judging you. I am. Brenda Chapman, hey. Jordy, I'm going to the bathroom to get away from you. I'll follow you in there. Hey, I'll stick things under the door frame and say, hey, pick one. Pick one. You can't escape me. Chubby Dumpling, thank you so much. Yaba said she wanted to start a Death Fat serial killer series. 2 for 1, Emily and Amberlynn, because that's some psycho behavior. They were made for each other. And honestly, I know that there are rumblings. I know that there are rumors that they're still together. I don't know, guys. Time will tell. Time will tell. Let's see how the spring goes. Sauron Luna, thank you. Doing the Lord's work. Thank you for this. Appreciate that, Sauron. Hello. You're like that eye from Lord of the Rings. Right? Is that your name? Is that like your real name? Huh. Veronica Lynn, thank you for a gifted membership. You know what? I think that there was gifted memberships earlier, but I missed them. For some reason, they don't come up in the notification, so unless I see them when they happen, I don't... Who was that earlier? Did someone give 5 memberships earlier? Who was that? Speak up. Speak up. Who was it? Does anyone remember? I don't know. Veronica Lynn and Katniss, thank you so much for gifting subscriptions, you guys. Welcome to our new members. Hey, guys. Katie, thank you. Everyone manifest a snowstorm for me so I don't have to work tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Isn't there supposed to be snow coming? I don't know if is it hitting me? It's looking like a lot of rain. No, I don't think it's hitting my area. Well, I mean, I'm not a fan of snow, but if that's what it takes to get you out of work, I mean, my professor called it Snowmageddon. I don't know. Amy the Ruiner, thank you. Beck should write a tell-all book. I mean, honestly, in a way, this is kind of like a tell-all book. I mean, telling their story, monetizing it. I mean, it's a lot quicker than getting published. Just saying. Just saying. Ron just cursed 5 people. Welcome to our new members. Tracy. Hi, Tracy. Nice to see you. Someone said no one wants a sterling silver hula hoop in the chat, and I'm dead. Oh my god. Whenever I see sterling silver, it always reminds me of HRH Collection. Oh my god. HRH Collection fell off. Has anyone kept up with HRH Collection? I mean, she just completely fell off. I don't even think she makes videos anymore. That is funny, though. Thank you, Tracy. Princess Jitterglitter, hey, like the stream girls, love you, Jordy. Thank you, little Princess Jitterglitter bug. You're always such a sweetheart to me. Appreciate that. Not like these tomato throwers. Hey, you know what? Take note from little Princess Jitterglitter bug. Saying nice things to me and giving me money. Y'all could learn a thing or two from that. Carissa, hey. Hell is Foodie breathing in your ear while Sala plays Crazy Frog with fire all around Amber sitting in front of you yelling at you to choose things. Oh my god. Chantal breathing in your ear. Sala playing Crazy Frog while Amber's getting you to choose things. Oh my god. Oh shit, Ron did it. A $99 donation from Ron. So I found a loophole. So yes, I did say earlier that if Ron wanted me to eat for him, he would have to send in a red super chat. Ron just sent in a $99 super chat. I believe the tiers are different colors. $50 to $99 is pink. 100 and up is red. He sent 99. I think I found a loophole. I don't know. I find it a little strange when people who are like sympathetic toward the girls come in here and like, because I mean, like, this isn't the first time something like this has happened before. I mean, you've seen like Missy Moo, for example, go into FFG's chat and it's like trying to like I don't know. Do they just like get bored of the other side? Did they think that they'll get more attention over here? I don't know what goes through people's minds. But I mean, obviously to send me over $100 right now, this person has some type of interest in me and my content. I don't know. But I did say red super chat, and 99 is still in the pink range. Iguana Goonie, thank you. First time watching Amber react, big fan. Thank you, Iguana Goonie. I appreciate that. Oh gosh. Gerbil typing, thank you. When Beck first said Choosy, I assumed it was one of those bullshit dating simulator games on Netflix or something. Thanks for the stream, Jordy. Thank you so much, Gerbil. Oh my gosh. Bullshit. Nope. Not a dating simulator game. Nope. I still wonder why she had all of those Crocs. What are they called? Gibbets? I think they're called gibbets. Yeah. Why did she have those despite not having a pair of Crocs? I don't know. Sith Sense, nice to see you. 100% she went number 2 in bed and created Dookie Lint type crust. Okay. Now I'm really not going to eat something. Salty Splatoon, thank you. Love the streams. I wanted to come in and say I started a YouTube channel called Muffled Melodies, and I'd love some feedback from our girls. Oh, hey, if you guys like ASMR, go ahead and check that out. It's Muffled Melodies ASMR. Thank you so much for stopping in, Salty Splatoon. Glad to hear you found a way to bring your interest to the internet. That's awesome. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. Weird Shadow. Amber's not going to like this information coming out and ruining her girlfriend and caretaker hunt. I'm so proud of Beck for being able to get away from Lynn Reed. I think at this point, if you get involved with Amberlynn Reed, you deserve everything that comes to you. No more of this. Like, I mean, unless you truly have your head in the sand and you don't know anything about Amberlynn or her past relationships, you've never seen a video about her. I mean, maybe I could have some sympathy for you, but knowingly getting involved in a relationship with this person at this point, I mean, geez, like how much more do you need? How much more info do you need? Beck said that she bought them just to play Choosy. You're kidding. So despite not having a pair of Crocs, she bought gibbets, like these things that you put in the holes of Crocs. Like she bought these just to play. These are expensive. She would buy these just to play Choosy. Guys, these are expensive. These little gibbets things. Like, they're like, I'm not kidding. They're like $3 each. They're like $4 each. She would get these just to play Choosy. I remember when I went through my little phase of buying these, like, I thought that they were cool and everything. And yeah, I mean, you can buy them in value packs. Like, I would buy like a 5-pack and everything. But yeah, these aren't cheap. She had thousands of them. I don't know. Sunny81, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Yeah, I was glad I'm glad that I was able to do that with Beck as well. Maybe in the future we can do something again. For real, Lauren, thank you for 7 months. Y'all are the best and choiciest cuties in the Choosy lands. I think that the chat is very good at Choosy. I do. I think the chat's very good at Choosy. You guys are good at it. All the incentive I need to play again more. Ina Garton Wannabe, thank you. The Viking funeral for the mattress. Good one. Oh my god, a Viking funeral for the mattress. If you don't get that reference, when Vikings would have someone in their tribe die, they would like put them in a boat and set it on fire, and then slowly let it drift out into sea. That was a good one. You know what? You might get super chat of the night for that. I really liked that. Ambi's hanging tum tum. Thank you for the super chat. You are the Mary Poppins of Girl World with your magic drawer. I really can pull a lot out of here. I can. Don't underestimate the drawer. Carrie, thank you for your membership. I watched last night's live stream at work today, and I died laughing at your comment to Chantal about the 31 frames of stomach till we saw her. Oh, that's a real thing. You can still watch that clip on YouTube. That was on Sinatra's channel. I'd imagine that someone tweeted it. Yeah. I would show that on stream next time we do Chantal if someone sends it to me. You know, obviously I'm not going to take the effort to go and look it up myself, but if someone sends it to me and makes it easy for me, I have no problem showing that on stream. Yeah, no, that was a great piece of art from Sinatra. Demon Pig, thank you. Amber's going to flip out about this. Meanwhile, she's still bringing up her mom's past to embarrass and guilt her. Hypocrite Lynn. Oh my god. I wonder if she makes the mom play Choosy. I wonder what she'll have to say to this demon pig, or else or I wonder if she'll just sweep it under the rug. Boop Girl, nice to see you. Arrested Development, still playing kids' big games. Bossy, she's still a kid. Oh yeah, in a lot of ways. Amberlynn's very middle school. Very middle school. I want to say somewhere between like 13 and 15 years old. Yes. Exactly, Teardrop. And Boop Girl. Rice Noodles, thank you. Can we get them back together? Think, Jordy. Get who back together? What are you talking about, Rice Noodles? Can we get them back together? Get who back together? What are you talking about? I'll look for your message. What do you mean by that? Katniss, nice to see you. Stop it, Ron. You're traumatizing me. Oh my god, yeah. I suppose if Ron is going to come in here more frequently, we're going to need to hire Sammy Sweetheart from Jersey Shore. Ron, stop. Oh boy. Rice Noodles, thank you again. Amber and Foodie. Oh, you were talking about Amber and Foodie? Amber and Foodie are like the girls from Death Becomes Her. Also, my super chats are not showing. Please help. Also, do you think that Emily and Amber are together? Oh, you meant Emily and Amber. I don't know. I really don't know. I think time will tell. Time will tell. We're definitely keeping an eye on it. I don't know. Thank you, Rice Noodles. If for some reason your super chat doesn't come through, I think if you say like certain words, YouTube doesn't like that. Because somebody earlier said that they tried to type the word DIE and it wasn't like allowed. So maybe you said a bad word. You said a no. Jessica, thank you so much for that. Remember when Amber called Jordy sick? Oh, I know. Projection. The projection room above the auditorium. That's all that was. Spunky Trunks, thank you. Whatever happened to Pined Canapple? I missed their username. Pined Canapple's on Twitch. I actually think the Pined Canapple is here right now. Well, they were here earlier. I don't know if Pined Canapple's still here. Pined Canapple, you still here? They were here earlier. I saw their username pop up. I think they're still here. No, they're still around. They're just on Twitch. Thank you, Spunky. JJ, Amber, Lint, Reed. Oh, the Lint jokes that will come out of this episode. Slim Sagi, thank you. My friend just texted me, why do you watch this filth? What should I say? Why do you not watch this filth? Come on, get in the mud with us. It's fun. Don't knock it till you try it. The only person that doesn't like a Krabby Patty has never tasted one. Come on, taste some Girl World. Schmoop, nice to see you. My sister and best friend and I don't live in the city anymore, but we're all watching you live together. So can you say hi to Pookie for me? Love you. Take my Super Chat V card. By the way, you're sick. Schmoop Schwoop's best friend / sister. Hello to you. I am so glad that you are able to watch with Schmoop. Hello to you, Pookie. That is awesome that you guys are able to do this together despite not being around each other. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that. Truly, the Amberverse bringing people together. Salty Blonde, thank you. Jordy, you're right. If Emily's going to Emily, I'd prefer it be with a rotten person like Amber. I mean, it's like an ethical dilemma. It really is. It's like, I mean, this person wants to do feeding crap to somebody, and it's like, well, I mean, look at the person they're doing it to. I don't know. Cannibal Ducky, hi. In 3 months, it's my 8-year anniversary of getting my wisdom teeth removed. Thank you for being there throughout the pain. Oh my gosh. You guys in these wisdom teeth. Too funny. Thank you, Cannibal Ducky. I'll be here for you in 3 months. I think I got mine out in July. So that was the summer of 2015. Oh, I'm coming up on my 10-year. Oh, maybe we'll have a tooth party in July. B, can I get some cupcakes in the chat for my 29th birthday? You sure can. I saw those go out a little bit earlier. Happy 29th birthday to you. Last year of your 20s. Make it good, girl. Thank you, B. Buzz. Extra spicy tiger roll. Thank you for the super sticker. Appreciate that. I could go for some sushi. I don't know about extra spicy. I can do spicy. I can't do extra spicy. Oh. Thank you, Tiger Roll. Carissa, hey there. I made Jordy take off his glasses. My night is complete. You guys either have to say something very out of pocket, very disgusting, or just straight up unholy for me to take my glasses off. So if you can accomplish that, kudos. Fupa smash. Thank you for the super chat. I love your lives. If you ever get bored, you should check out Leslie Clark. She's even nastier than Amber. You know what? You guys have good suggestions for me. Definitely am always open to checking out other people. There was one other one I keep getting recommended recently. Where is it? Where's she at? What's that girl's name? Ashley Trevino. I keep getting suggested. For the longest time, you guys were saying Tofiachu. And then Ashley Trevino. And then you said Leslie Clark. Maybe what we could do is like an upcoming grab bag, like a grab bag stream, is we could take a look at like all of these different people together. Like do like one at a time and see if any of them stick. Yeah. Because I mean, like, as fun and train wreck as some of these people that you guys suggest are, not all of them make for good content to react to. So I don't know. I just have to keep that in mind. Thank you, Fupa. Polish chick, thank you. Amber standing in the rain screaming, "Pick me, choosy me," in a trailer in a new romantic comedy. I told you they're going to reboot The Notebook and they're going to call it The Journal. It's going to be Amberlynn jumping into Ryan Gosling's arms and killing him. Thank you, Polish chick. Stephanie S., thank you so much for 6 months. Welcome back, Stephanie. Hi, Beck. Well, if Beck is still here, Stephanie says hello. Appreciate your 6 months. Half a year, Stephanie. Can't believe it's been 6 months already. Oh, my goodness. Tofia's old content is good. Okay. All right. FWE, thank you. Consider reacting to the Queen of Kings. All right, I've never heard of that. I don't know if that's a person or a group of people. Queen of Kings. Okay. I appreciate all y'all's suggestions. I do. Maybe like save them for on the fly. So when we do our grab bag stream, you guys can be like, oh, look up this person. And then we can just like pull it up and see if it's interesting. I love it. Velocitoddler, thank you. Can we do a Doherty Dozen stream? I would like to, yeah. I want to do that. I want to do their beach vacation video. We haven't done... Remember we used to do... Sorry. Remember we used to do Doherty Dozen like every Monday? Every Monday we would do that shopping vlog. And then the Fire Nation attacked. I mean, I don't know. I like the shopping stuff. It's mind-numbing, but it's still kind of fun. In a way. Maybe not every week. Maybe every other week. Extra spicy tiger roll. Thank you again. Choosy lolcal edition. Yeah, maybe we'll play Choosy and whoever wins we'll react to. I love it. Tisha, thank you. Please go live on the 15th for my birthday. When is the 15th Sunday? Or is that Saturday? That's Saturday. We should be live. Yeah, we should be live on the 15th. Happy early birthday to you, Tisha. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing. All right, guys. Ugh. My throat's getting a little throaty. I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. This was a lot of fun. Thank you to Beck for putting this video together. This was a lot of fun to listen to and go through with you all. The Choosy stuff, the mattress, the lint picking. I mean, truly just crazy information was disclosed in this episode. I really appreciate you guys being here for another night. Reminder, we will not be live tomorrow, but Friday we will be back for a double feature. So hope to see you guys on Valentine's Day. If you don't have any plans, at least you can be here with me. Have a good rest of your night, guys. Thank you so much for everybody who sent in things this evening. I really appreciate you guys' generosity. Have a good rest of your night. Go forth, stay warm, be normal.